be Mpensenpensenmu about that's Ibrahim Shishe, that's about 39 minutes after 8. Agbanyo. Thank you all the time. Say what happy biadana. The tones are for a short notice. I want to be back. The Jidis a constituency boko.
Come on, that's it. Me fa kwenya we na mencha. Me hu ache.
Papa.
Afinyi na me hu.
Papa.
En kana ko yemi ni apa. We na me kan wo se me twa da fe. Na me nua so din ko mo echi.
Yeah.
O she Bobby.
Yeah.
We bia na ma for friend say you na obi fresh e Bobby we bo che na ba. Me na abi hu no ha. Ti me gide akọ.
That's it.
Wan fa mba na ma.
O she constituency Bobby.
O she constituency Bobby to the computer bi the brem na me na ko mo. So and me gene no.
No be
wan fa ma me yo. Honestly, you are the Republic of Sa Ghana for money party for you any Sebi we be hobia Mama Quenya Mountain Metia Mashman Munyam Semana Mesum na Sebi Miniati Wako Parliament and yes Parliament Nekoka can I be there but Sebum a crab first house with my mind put to Juma Abra put him now or represent your money yaka say be na menoka say yesasem na mekana so we atata mani ase e woni na I also invite all of you say move from cameras in brana mo behwe area na efenesa and the development deficit your area if I tell them of course I've received 2-3 days ago cry before no more cry as the chairman da pa na kwa na moto ntimi mfa so and then
oh bye
and I made my bet na nkram say be ho na yawo me ho na me be friend
eh ba MPP ni bi obeka se onya abotre
almost get no da be first day I got trust me
onya abotre
and I say hwe me da me do me go am put me kwa be fa so e be ko enim me no ka say me na ban road for kasa I say consider the way etie no ya ngi akwan bi ohwa o kwa edisi capital le mate you have to go through Jessica because you are constituency and I say you have to go through Ohwe and not me access it and for instance here a kwan be free akpa fotoji ekosi akpa fosopo ekwa doko ye here kwan free sandroko fi benoa edukosi lolobi kumanse frank kuyokrom na they found that call lepe mate sans na here kwan free lepe kwanta edebe free lepe agbozome ye ntimi anya is akwan we a ye ntimi nya be central market and the name no ka say this is some na ho no omuni idea bia obia because you need central market share clinic back when our constituency ho that clinic I told them will be around 1964 thereabout na say na ekwe paint bi na nya firstly when so cry be ma we bi ni ho me no ka say me ye major water project ho masasi yesi ye le pa Jacob Bangalos ni na any word ni na say e be ye be twa be dane district hospital me go so abi ye hu ma contractor of from wa o ye hu adwuma you know okodu akpa for doko na a whole clinic your cheap compound maternity bi anka ho ti sebi awoko obi a all the rest fan ko hwe as not me akowe me no ka say me koe me go kwasa me okay manya kakra bi mu fa hye ma describe ya momo mo da hye me bon pa me kwa ko boa na ya nya wie ni nyina there are number of interventions okodu lekpe mate a whole school building come with the video nature wa be omobo onso ayi roof ni nyina afrio and this building was built several years ago and to be Nagata very, very weak. Definitely we need to get fund to come and put up a new building. And I've made an application to that first. Lepe Mate School now, ye baby boom free on NC a new school, a be fit of our district capital. And I want to assure my people, we have decided say we are not going to necessarily wait on government. Say government in this kind of now. We will continue to appeal to everybody who is there. Say, SARS we are Ghana for Mumbai. What I need now is a Nyamia Domeya drip equipment sabe. Media na say menya diesel na no say media ko gum na akwa na be say ye reshape ni ka wonyina no na say be say ye ho adwuma enti me oha na ye pon no be from the Fred menya diesel one if I say tank back ma wa o asedan kwa abeje na me de akọ na me de akọ gum na ya say atwa kwan me ka the be twa ma say aban this car bar wan hwe na agbabia charge awe enti me sre obi bia go asem e wona kuma so no last one.
Okay, so this is an appeal.
Yes.
Jibrena appeal now because what you pray was our constituency because my handicap in terms of development a lot of things. So now you are appealing to the SAL community.
Yes.
A comprising which people?
Akpafu. Sandro Kofi.
Sandro Kofi.
Lolobi.
Anna Likpe.
Yeah.
So
the 4 traditional areas.
4 traditional areas.
Yeah.
And the best sound. More handicap in terms of development.
Yeah. Or development.
In fact, Abayin Bitua na Momba and Abana Muntunu cannot
solve all the problems. That's right.
How do I get in touch? Ebi obi wa manone, obi wa northern region of Friho. Onim se say na cause of how do I get involved?
My number is available 0244.
Okay.
072876
0244
072876
Okay, so specifically on this project, the SAL project, to ensure the world government is helping, most whether Friho, Onyamia to Sem, Onim Debi, Upeso be a Jumebu, all those things, that's the number to call. Then not only a year panel.
The computer,
yes. Said now opposition member of parliament, Koshe Bob Brano to me, Kasa P. Went to be offended Jumabia. Adom opposition. And the Encode, Coach Chama, the constituency, Imagina Stratrabano, obeying the Akosal. Sape Pepe now should be to the Odiano, Akosal.
And the my roofing sheet, yepe.
Meme to
my cementa, yepe.
Meme to Uncle.
And then be Poultry farm.
Well, we can think of that because
we want to open up
any exit for a negotiation. If I not just the poultry farm, I did back here Ghana Pie and tree and Ponchi. Then tree and Ponchi, these two. Any system anymore.
Debbie.
Then tree and Ponchi. I'm telling you.
Because Easter. Yepe Ponchi get credit and crack.
Maza.
We have to go there to Togo.
Then tree and Ponchi.
It's so bad. And so it's one of the young people say.
I'm telling you.
Sebi aponchino way.
Yeah.
Just get some bamboo and
you might hold. And you might opportunity so. Yeah.
Aponchino is almost 2,000.
Yeah. I don't quite depend on it. Oba Veno Hanma, it ranges from 6,000 upwards.
You see.
Yeah, hold on now. When you're feeling in Yipina now, they are 2.5 now. But how? If you any pa, but more assassin.
As I say, come now. I say there.
That place there more assassin.
You are open biabra. Me no can say my call about every killing or lipe mate. And no I'm going to me sumano or go papa be our my assassin crack. The me pesca da kutiaka. And when you be mbuanquaho.
Perfect.
I say ha, ya be yam ponchuaha, near ye pig crack.
Perfect.
Near and 1% found banye. And I call secure Saraceno. Ye put be a pattern there.
Yeah, the poultry farm business is serious.
And obi be your person bra bia na ndi komo bia e business no ekwedwuma de ye la no I say rainforest and koko ye o kama bia de obetime obia and obi be you interested in this project your area for tourism attractions your talking rivers or what river ekazada obehu bi o
e bi kasa o pa and the tourism for attention
oh me dey mbeko no abehwe your table mountain table I was Cape Town that was Africa
be wo
mountain table come
now Ghana tourist we are aware of all these sites.
We are ancient caves uko lepeto dome uko akpafutoji your caves I say na nanom no na edwuma na mo ye traditional like say iron mining and so mo ye caves underground caves no mo ko that's all we need to develop all these caves we water force share boundary with lepe bakwa e na ya say kakra okra for irrigation purposes.
Okay.
And me we election no ma call round my community be a need assessment.
Okay.
Because share opinion leaders ni nananom. Na development on a event, a process. You go show to nyame ye. Na memo no I want to appeal to them. Abaya launch this Ejuma and neka na take advantage. Now person onye bia go to the next platform.
Advantage.
What I intend to do is in the next 2 3 I'll go back to the constituency. Community bia no call selecting for 3. Who know how to use the internet. And to eba bo mo na apɛ modem they account mo internet anyway and to be a unim bia ko mo nchen ya they quickly will go to the website na be na assist you now so register the number of interventions that are coming up you can't sit on the fence.
Okay, anytime Fred Agbanjo is here now, if you program na quite sad, but it's sad for my lucky. Anytime or I be an Ejibrenya, especially when my very good friend is now in opposition. Bibi pa, ebit me free Nazareth abana. Ebeba.
Omai.
Unifika.
Mami fa akonya we nso na menchia yakrefo anana pay. Na menchia ye me the NDC constituency women organizer in my constituency.
Oh, okay.
Reina to Abbas. me mano happy belated birthday.
And then birthday.
Any birthday. And this is somebody is a friend. But when they come to politics or they two and you deal with me squarely, if I don't found say yeah down for, but I said do politics. And one thing I like about her, she will never discuss NDC issue with you. You do or no be corner squarely. So Ray, I wish you a happy birthday. You have worked so much for the party, and I pray that the party will recognize the good work you have done. That you will not be treated like the way some women organizers are being treated in their regions. Almost on the you will not be treated that way. Unti Ahafo Ashanti region say I must
bring Ahafo in. Ahafo is a very
Unti Ashanti region or be so be
one cannot say.
That's the same thing I'm saying.
No protocol list.
That's what I'm saying.
So
or say omun obahwa omun de sabe to I want to say beef. I pray that you be recognized and be worded. Oh my. Yes, I will say the rest of the time, as you said, no, we'll talk about Fred.
Yeah.
In fact, my first friend, Aminyawo NDC Fred Agbenyo. It's my first person. In fact, now now every I think Tuesdays or Wednesday you call TV Africa. It's the two of us that they pay us. And when we finish, and I always tell him, say, you are in the wrong party. Not to catch him, so you are also in the wrong party. Because he doesn't need here and yet the NDC that some of us will know some of the people to be. You understand? Then your politics are telling me, and they say, what is your plan? Then and the time I say, look, you see our big men, and maybe I mean Barry do some maker. Also, you see our big men, they work together. So we the young ones, that's how Menene Adom for power. And I've respected him to today. Not because he's here. Sometimes I send him message, sometimes we call each other and I'll just check on him. Honestly, I think that this should be a project for all of us to assist our brother to succeed. Look, it will be extremely difficult for the MPP to win in that constituency. So if I have any support, I'll give to my brother to support. Not because or yeah NDC, but because of the persons akumapa or work at the survey your friend is
the constituency.
And just to also add my voice to what your advice you gave to President John Mahama. Look, if there are people within the NDC who 8 years in Nanado's government omudi eduane ahye enum asande isuo apiso esan so emini tie Fred Agbenyo. Look, even in President President Most administration, the kind of work that he did, and look up the Oman Fino. In fact, even to extent that he went or call election, you can born against election. Today, he has look. If there's anybody who has fought for science project to come into reality, constituency or no. So in fact, when you're creating here Obiko contest NDC for me because this guy, the way and manner we're fighting for this particular constituency, you could have left it for him.
Democracy.
And then I'm also making a passionate appeal to John Mahama through the Naya Jantua. That's now or Jubilee. Any Julius Zebra. Say 4 na kano.
Oh,
four na kano. My brother Fred Agbenyo. No, Fred,
there's good news ahead.
Me because Fred is my friend. Me now no, but it's you know why I'm saying this? Encourage Yemubia and the opposition to continue to do the work of the party. I got here around 6 o'clock. My bet na me call FM. So you do all these things for the party. Then the party comes, now obit the baby akofane so no be minister, no be deputy minister. Now no make our station be say me senya me Adom, na me senya me Adom, na eba power.
After how many years?
Baby mimi peno. Me kwako tena ho. Na my friend whoever is the president said, "Master, me the forestry commission as a CEO. My info me important letter name brave na me de me mba meje because me sure on match me go up and down no. Now it'll be more hamadida. So when you give them and you leave me, I will not even get up. I'm just saying for the example. Because you see, we need to reward loyalty for the party. I'm telling you, there are some people who have been given appointments. Neduma Fred Ayomunye be. And in America, okay, they are making in America. So I want to appeal to John Mahama through I for drape there. I for see he raised an issue of drape machines.
And the cement you say.
It depends on it depends on the brand. Say gas
Petrol say.
Petrol. Petrol is I think 13 cedis.
Now you think.
Yes, it's a 13 cedis.
Now you know.
Yeah, it's 13 cedis. But oh my, there's issues. Oh my, mommy, you see, the reason why it depends on baby alcohol. Sam is 13, Sam is 14. It depends on baby alcohol.
Sam is what?
30. Mobius is here become 30.
None of 1% over.
How do I then? Mommy, no, just you see, he raised an issue of IGF. Look, there are some of the assemblies. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So how can even the MC into some of the assemblies no call bones or more could come MC then
Obi private house no rent you.
Can you imagine?
Obi private house. And so that the money to even pay the rent is a problem.
So and common fund so a common fund so
I'm not sure
because common fund every quarter and the previous administration no minimum said normally no ubedika back. So if the balcony and chair want to be good first quarter. So I need to clear all those ones before. So you can see how handicapped my brother is. So let us all come in and help.
Okay.
And support. Meaning how Adom no at TSSA.
There's a full what about roofing grand I'm in Franco. Mammy cement I'm in Franco.
Oh now it's all to just mean there and Franco.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
So the appeal is important.
Hospital best, grandma mammy be so at me.
Oh, hospital best.
Yeah, hospital best me pay.
Your poem, I mean, there's a gentleman who has huge stocks of giveaways hospital facilities. So important.
Yeah, I think hospital best.
The point.
Yeah, hospital best.
Okay, so I'm saying I could try one game pack for a crowd. Yeah, by the next 10 minutes, and didn't come on. But there are some birthday dedications. There are some birthday dedications, but quickly, Mommy and Yamamona Fian Twayan Common. Say, good morning. And this one says, kindly wish one beautiful, hardworking, and intelligent woman, Miss Lisa Kakeri Boating, daughter from Equia Sewa of ECG Koforia, an awesome happy birthday. She's such an awesome person to work with and ever ready to assist customers with humility. Equia Sewa, stay blessed always. Wilfrey, Abraham, Lincoln, Anna Harriet, Kuweri, Omina ECG, Koforia, and Amuduya. So happy birthday, Equia Sewa, ECG, Koforia, and spend your day very, very well. Mula break is up. You could try Waba. Yaba. Fred Agbonyo and Honorable Nettie. One bear rapport up with what's happening when rain begins all over the country, how best we can prescribe a solution. We know what's here to come show. I mean, Kyle say Malta Guinness for Gusubo on Kaye. Say a Nadian pay we and you may you are good to go. Malta Guinness. And the go ahead and check wine. A can and a bottle, these two and a deba. And you the can type and the bottle type. And be also Ashem Sudia farm 1 year proudly made in Ghana. That's Ashem Sudia farm Ofa Kana and I saw a bottle that proudly made in Ghana. And to compare Malta Guinness limito na embo kwansum kusukra. Malta Guinness or say we move. Now Makoswa Cow say for this numbers because the biggest Ghana horticulture expo no Basso. And it's a collaboration between the Federation of Association of Ghana Exporters and the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Now for Exim Bank for us, Fidelity Bank, and a Gessel for an Agro Mountain and GIZ. And then their media partner, Joy Business, enso eboa amasa dwumadi sonkoi yetimi dia bro. The speech which the keynote address will be delivered by His Excellency the President of the land, John Dramani Mahama. Opese ubuku stand and so phone number was 0243 457783 and 0535 224555. Now what to me anyone a dinkita home. Ghana Horticulture Export 2025, growing Ghana, exporting excellence. And what's them and the way. Yaba back, Fred Agbanyo and Area Nati honorables on one say we want to wrap up our conversation. Then we can take it. Fred, maybe BB Adom come us. We are wrapping up in the next few minutes. Yeah.
And I was wishing because there's organizer Charles Kwekuti, Frisano Gofi Benoit, happy birthday. Send you to Ninkwem. Na Juma Power the party no so no course no say Juma no party. Koma nso etone ehun sema de aba flat neck hono. I think some of us are getting fatigue. Na I was sad every na meeting former minister. It's as if to say it's a hopeless situation now. Yet me nyahwe emfa ho. Because maybe we are say dru ne no. We are not an island to ourselves. Afa kwembi so at me solve a problem. And we should also be able to do it. Once the commitment and the will is there, we should be able to find a solution around it. Now, sometimes your engineers for no camera, I don't know the last time you passed through Atomic Junction. Share overhead can say see. Now I'm mufa under free leg on side. Obe found that I call rolling circuit. Now I'm mufa they call Atomic. Maybe to the trim. Come on, I say Craig. How do you narrow that whole place to one lane? And you almost free new road. I bet you go run about them. Almost free her. So what kind of planning is that? A place I say good work. You could have diverted a road. Someone call new road. No, they will not even go close to the runabout. Now, or can say almost almost free new road now. Come call Zongo Junction. No, also ban about anymore. Because when go, I had because it has a rank. And so sometimes you sit back and say, what went into the design? What I say, Atomic Junction. Share. So free Atomic Junction about. You should enter into that runabout. You should be able to have a road to veer off and enter into a main road now called Lego. And the best engineers no more training ye. Now drains now I go so a year na shallow drains that mean crack so no. Now ye training ye dem bia me de Lego campus the example. Lego na is no. How many engineers na can organize? How many doctors do you have in this country? How many professors? But could draw, come on, it's me a drain. Now I second and third layer. And the first layer is only two. Now you're deceived that also. And all these materials now come back to it best you know. And you can just go and collect it. Now next level. Manager, this plastic waste, I can want them say, baby, I do nano. Can we move away from plastic and go to something else? Maybe I am more digestible. Never towards that area. Quite Britain now. I say I bought an paper. They are not using a lot of plastic. But the plastic now also. But some of this plastic companies don't make a car for it. We be a ye. We should not I think that we can move away from the plastic. Also, top now, Jinepunate now, the beaches, now rubber, a plastic, it's not good for us. I'm happy to know, sir, this whole idea that we should have a new national capital. President Mahama has brought it back to the force. Nigeria, more money, Lagos or Abuja. We can experiment something like that. I don't know where exactly you want to cite it. Maybe say they call Ablao Council. We should plan it well. The population of Beijing today, I'm sure it's close to even 4 million, 40 million people. More than the entire population of Ghana. Beijing and Kwao. But look at the road infrastructure. Ghana, Accra, you are quite be all we need to do to take away all this traffic and say community roads no. You're being with you. But yeah, because if you are the constituency here, who are quite be brave or wanga, who diverted off the main road, not confound their call. As I can in and your best say they drive the drip machines no. Assembly beer take it upon themselves. No one come by fast track. Who come Madina? why should all of us be on a Zongo Junction road? I bring Kenya where it's Legon. There are several access roads within Madina, with me Afafa, Nawako. So if you're able to develop those roads, Ebeboa, oh, call Abatwa. Jeffem. Now for ARS runabout.
Hey.
Now, quite sounds a runabout. Hey. Bakudo call Salebotri side, one Bakudo call Samampo Cemetery. A way to come. Only God knows how long.
But we don't take our road contractors and the consultants also. We don't take them to task because clearly we have inspected road. Our consent is a quantity, Papa. In so 2 days, everything is gone.
Only what we should be doing. There's a solution to all this, you know. Yeah, they quite the Mawa. You're farmer for 10 years.
Now, make sure the maintenance is in the
and to him say, and to one year, you're not a boca. Oh, you're not a
okay.
Give the road to them one person for 10 years.
Okay.
So, I will somebody to them because I know what could you escape and movie? No, we are satisfied. A connect be at the ticket. No, I am so sad. Why are you doing this to us?
Panta Boko Biquano, a share from
when was the last time you used that road?
A share from completely.
Panta Boko Biquano, I get terrible.
But if it is not a Mahadri power,
eh?
Oh, my.
So, and I'm watching, you couldn't hold the public and the civil service to check.
Really?
Because of what deal? I say the problem the mamu. So I said, what did I say? Me said that more higher again say the MPP no. I said, sir, be honest to me, my friend, I go also heads up. Sir, public civil service for any bino. If be here with no more the edge more. Wow. Because then the moon number hold you side no. And I wouldn't even cry. Landscape. What on Tom be I don't get it.
Oh my. So say ya honey people ya ha. You see, this Name Kanwo, one of your stations, they said the problem that we have in this country is a political will to deal with issues. That is why the mayor of Accra, Oka say, or Yink of Wefri Street, let me say, me mano up to 31st December 2025. He can't go beyond that. He can't. On this our political world to go beyond that because we are living in a country where every year is an election year. So because every year is an election year, the political world to deal with issues any hope. Look, just go to where there's flooding all over. Because I've listened to him this morning. And he claimed that Accra Academy, friend says storm drain war. Just go and look at the place. He claimed he said in so to a wager and so just go and look at the place right now as I'm speaking with you. So you ask yourself, say, you have the technocrats, you have everybody that you think that you'll be able to do something that is right. But meanwhile, the commitment and the political will any hope to deal with the issues. Oh my. And I know about how we come about sanitary pad once President your mama's watching. Once I'm back, Friday, at the Biakoma schools in after 2020. Me say, now me come has me say baby do no Fred na we juma me need juma. So I pick the NDC manifesto and the promises and I will check everything. But one thing I also want to tell President Mahama, the committees and the task force are too many.
But that is to ensure
the committee. Look, President John Mahama has formed a committee and task force more than any other thing. But
a purposeful committee.
Oh, look, every blessed just an answer and an answer. As I committee task force. Now you share your friend and say flooding.
What is your challenge?
What's the essence of the Minister for Local Government and Minister for Works and Housing?
What's your challenge?
Look, you form a whole committee and you put all sector ministers as task force. And their own ministries are one somewhere there, or mere ministers. So
I pay the minister.
You see, you
it's an emergency situation.
No, Fred, you see.
Menti was you.
Oh my. You have been asked to be the host of the program, right? And I say, oh my, one casa, be the watchman in your own house. That's what my man is telling us. Minister for Works and Housing. Who see what the task force? Now, onshore flooding situation in the country, and you put the same person on one casa there, and what results are you going to get?
Expertise.
Look, me say, on board. The exceptions on the 7th of January 2025, the CNN committees, any task force, Mama Martin, a chain on one cassette and who said, what is my focus of this country?
But you believe he's
and now I mean you can say
no, Fred, let's talk the reality.
What's the reality?
Without
what's the reality?
Okay, Fred, the question is that when your government spent 520 million on the drainage of a year or dawn, what has happened to you?
Do you know how much the NDC don't Mahama
660 million dredging system. Yeah, 500
NDC system and different.
But that is the challenge. Yes. These comparisons.
That is why Mika said the political will to deal with the issues no is our problem.
It doesn't
matter. It does not matter. If you are being one chair, Mama and 5 months in Janica, 6 months in
Janica.
What? Oh,
Mahama continues to be the hope.
Mahama can never be the hope because Mahama can never be the hope because he told us in this country. So when given the opportunity, he will not wait for me to come and tell him this one what Omahini have done. But rather, when he hear it, he will deal with it. Nana he claimed Nanado recently a clearing agent. Now the question I asked myself said, so Mama, is you or no on your friend say, so you importer and exporter.
What are you saying?
When you say,
but you cleared somebody just 2 days ago. When you were claiming one clear something JV. One clear something
JV.
So now you claim someone one clear MFA. When MFA described your friend is saying, what is the name? Another person or a silly person. When you was someone, or so go and see no more. Go and apologize. Don't go and see no more. What I say? So you call somebody a clearing agent, but you are not a clearing agent anymore. But rather, you are importer and exporter.
Ghana for any agents for Mama Yejuma.
Just tell me what he has done.
I'm a businessman.
If you're a businessman, you will appreciate what this government has done with this man.
Reasonable stability with my
as I'm speaking with you, let me show you pictures of what I am doing.
No, hold on. I trust.
Not saying he's a businessman.
No,
we are surprised that you don't have to.
We know we now start a second business. And then don't worry. We are businessmen.
And the same place, I'm make sure say. Now no me toss cement. Friday I me toss cement 130 cities and then
so don't worry.
Oh, the price of cement will go down today.
Don't worry. I'm saying that
today. Did you say today?
I'm saying that let us be hopeful that the gains sustained by this government, a bit me if
a net dollar, one cent to the dollar, I'll be happy. I'll be happy because I don't know it comes to my advantage.
Okay,
you understand?
Fred.
Because with you, I need almost about $3,000.
Fred,
for me and my family to travel.
Just like you did in opposition. It was one way I was say Onia Juma. It was from manifesto. Obia Hanu Abia. For a sound number to Jimmy, the man for a text him someone's number 0244 07 28 76. So, and the amount of full bouquet on the flat situation until Mamponi this year, the late Dasebre, no fast here Nimpon or a year with you, but a judgmentino. Oja echire kakra na osabeto otane himechi ene asia hene fo nyina echi but ese so oba na ma we wadaro mani mpemfo amomampo na ma mo yakoi na me expect say mo de hye be hye fita nti oba mampo na madaro ma mo ntwe na adwene sisi se ne wo fa nimpo na da hoyi na enye ade so didi agro akwasi
oban
make afa na matwe adwene abaso ana
afa ne sisi say da sebre a celebration
we the mother pa daddy boni bi anim e dey celebrate dey me hye fita we dey be dance bibiri so da go be dance asemo
the way I am dey share se pa na kana fo nyina kan wasem nya me hye ne na otimi de kwanim sade a
ebeboa nyina okay de uni bibia kan na wo bi kan
oman
so we actually moderate MC the whole program from start to
finish.